Let's look at this Vikings final 53-man roster. Let's go. Welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar on this very special episode. Vikings announcing their final cuts. They have their 53-man roster. We're going to go position by position real quick. Look at some cuts. Look at some surprise cuts. Look at who made the team. This is not going to be the final roster. No way in hell. They are going to be looking on the waiver. We got some cornerbacks that we need to bring in. We got offensive line, possibly defensive line. A lot of positions that they could be still sniffing around on some freshly cut guys. But let's do this. Comments, as always. Let me know your thoughts, what you like, what you don't like. Make sure to hit that sub button. Let's get to 10,000 subs. Lupagus and I will be talking later, surprise cuts, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Some guys that were cut that we'll be looking at on other teams. I will shut up. Quarterback-wise, they did it. They kept 3 quarterbacks. Jaron Hall, Kevin O'Connell has made it very clear that he loves Jaron Hall. There was no way in hell he was going to put him out to waivers. Well, I would be surprised if somebody actually picked him up. He wasn't taking the chance. This is a guy that could possibly be our backup quarterback for years to come. So 3 quarterbacks. When we go to running backs, Dwayne McBride, gone. I think he's definitely a guy that they're going to try to bring back to the practice squad. Aaron Dykes, a guy that I thought maybe if Nwangwu wasn't ready to go, that Dykes might sneak on. But as of now, Nwangwu is there. So we'll see if he ends up going on the IR or what. But they are keeping 3 running backs right now. And spoiler alert, we kept 6 safeties and 4 tight ends. And a very special undrafted free agent. Let's go. CJ Ham, we knew that was going to happen. Wide receivers, no surprises here. Love Brandon Paul, makes 53. Earlier in the day, putting out there that they're fielding calls for Jalen Reagor trade. Something tells me that was a load of BS, because I think if they would have gotten any sort of offer, they would have done it in a second. But Jalen Reagor's there now. Is he going to still be there week 1? We will see. But look at those top 3 wide receivers. Damn. Brandon Paul returning kicks. Returning punts this year. Very excited. Trishan Jackson is probably the most surprising one out of this group. Thayer Thomas, we love us some Thayer Thomas. I think he'll definitely be on the practice squad and maybe a guy to look for next year, possibly sneak on the 53. Going to tight ends, kept 4. We have 4 tight ends and a fullback. To me, that sounds absolutely crazy. I know Nick Muse deserves a spot, but that is a lot of guys at one position. So we will see. 4 tight ends for now. Ben Sims, I think, is definitely a guy that they'll look to bring back to the practice squad. Offensive line, not a single damn surprise. If anything, Josh Sokol, I think maybe had a sniff to make the roster, but man, I hope this is a position that they are looking around real hard to add, because it ain't going to be hard to improve the depth of this offensive line. So offensive line, clearly still an issue. Chris Reed, he's on the other list, so he's still here. Let's keep going. Defensively, boom. Atumayo and Blacklock, I'd say mildly surprised. Atumayo just being a 5th rounder last year, again, probably come back to the practice squad. Ross Blacklock had a really good preseason, but wasn't in the cards. Was not in the cards. Outside linebacker, they kept Andre Carter. I get it. I get that they love him. I get that they gave him a bonus that was bigger than whatever. But come on, Luigi Villain should be on this team. Luigi Villain deserves to be on this 53. He can get after it. The dude had a fantastic preseason, and I hate it. I hate that he's not here. I would be really surprised if a team doesn't snap him up. I'd be surprised if he wants to come back, damn it. He earned a spot. Was Andre Carter that good? Is he that so intriguing that they just felt that they couldn't sneak him on to the practice squad? That one burns my buttocks. Inside linebacker, exactly pretty much what we expected. So nothing there. Cornerbacks, look at that, man, right freaking here. Najee Thompson, undrafted free agent, makes the squad with Andre Carter, with Ivan Pace. I mean, look at all these undrafted free agents that make the team, and they're going to be, Ivan Pace is going to be a big part of that. Najee Thompson is going to be a huge part of the special team. So, sorry, I just had to mention. So, Jalen Williams, love that guy. Deep down, I was hoping he was going to sneak on somehow, some way. Practice squad for sure. Juwan Williams getting cut, which was a big surprise for me. I couldn't believe that one, which leads me to believe that they're going to be adding a cornerback in the next day or two. But Najee Thompson, big time. We got to have that guy on the show real soon to talk about that. We all saw the tweets coming out earlier saying he was released. Turns out it was a bunch of crap, was not real. But Jalen Williams, would love to have him come back on the practice squad. There is Juwan Williams here. Man, dude just had a great preseason, great size, former second-round pick. Very surprised. Not as surprised as I am that they're keeping 6 safeties. This is crazy. But when you look back at Brian Flores' 53s that he's kept, whether he's a coordinator or head coach, he keeps like 5, sometimes 6. This isn't, I get that crazy. But Theo Jackson, I'm going to hear from T-Bass on this one, makes a team for now. So good to see. We'll see. I mean, it'd be curious to see where Lewis Cine actually falls on this depth chart. Is he our 6th best safety right now? Specialists, no surprises at all. That is the 53. We know our weak spots. We know cornerback is not looking fantastic. Interior offensive line, depth offensive line, defensively, along the defensive line there as well. So I fully expect some moves. Tune in later. Lupagus and I will be going over some players that were cut from other teams that potentially could become a Viking. Let me know how you're feeling about the 53 surprises, things that you love, things that you hate.